must have cheated on my tax forms at least 100 times. So many clever tricks that it can't fit in the rhymes. Yoshi is my name, money laundering's my game. I'm committing tax frauds worth every single dime.
Hi. I'm gonna start a bit early, actually. Hello, everyone. Man, I fell 2 days ago onto the ground. I was walking to the bus, and I fell onto the ground. And it's probably the most I've ever hurt myself in my entire life. I didn't know you could hurt yourself that much from just falling onto the ground. Hello, hello. Like my left side is all scratched up. My right side hurts. My ribs hurt. My legs hurt. I sprained my foot. I ruined my jeans on my left side, and I had to walk home, and I was just bleeding up my leg, and I had to, like, eventually I could not walk anymore, so I had to just stop a car that was driving by and be like, hey, can you help me? Just, like, drive me a bit, and luckily she helped me out. It's fine, it's fine. I didn't really I didn't, you know, talk too much about, like, the whole thing. But I also feel like you should not feel bad for me, despite all of that. Because it did honestly happen because I was playing Pokemon Go. I was walking down a road, and I was playing Pokemon Go, and I slipped on, like, mud. And because of that, I ended up in more pain than I've ever been in my entire life. And while I was laying there on the ground, a car was driving by, and the guy got out of the car and was like, hey, do you need help? And I was just there, laying there like, I don't know, because I couldn't feel my foot. So I just said, like, I don't know. And then I looked at my phone and I uninstalled Pokemon Go because apparently that was, like, more important for me in the moment. Just like I have to get this devil app out of my phone as soon as possible. This is what I actually need to do right now. I don't need to assess the situation if I need an emergency line. I just need to get this app off my phone. So that was where I was. I was shocked. I was kind of shocked that I just didn't know that could happen. It was a bit of a fall though. I think that probably adds to it. So yeah, but enough about that, right? You know, I feel better now. I was thinking of streaming yesterday, but I do feel better now. Anyway, this is completely off topic because I do have to say this. I just have to say this to Ray, that, you know, I saw what happened last night on stream. I saw what happened to Bing Bong. And you know, honestly, for a long time I was a bit intimidated by Alice Sawyer. I was like, oh, she's a bit scary, she's a bit intimidating. But then I learned, you know, oh, you know what? Alice Sawyer is very sweet. She's very nice. And I thought Ray was a sweet little boy, but now I'm realizing, no, I should be scared of Ray. I should be afraid of Ray for what he did to Bing Bong in Peak.
I need to put it in your backpack.
Go ahead. Huh?
Okay, how's like your health and stuff?
Bad. Where's
Bad?
Bing Bong? Do you have Bing Bong?
You don't have Bing Bong anymore?
No. Bing Bong! He's gone! He's the only fucking thing that fell out!
Anyway, if you're unfamiliar with why I keep repeating this, insider trading is a forgivable crime. I love being evil. Yeah, now I know. Now I'm aware. The creator of this game, Yuji Naka. Oh my, wait, I can play this in Swedish? Oh, I should not do that. But I did not know that was an option. What the hell? They actually hired a man to translate this game to Swedish. And I love the visual of that. Some guy had to sit through this. I can't keep this text here. I'm gonna delete it, actually. Yuji Naka, creator of this game, was, you know, held accountable for insider trading. Might be in, you know, and we have to, you know, let people know. You can't be held accountable for that. Surely everyone's done a little bit of, like, insider trading in their life. We could all spend a little time in jail and it wouldn't be a big deal. Why did I do this? I did not hit my head, by the way. So I have no clue what to expect from this game. I have seen very little about it. I know it is a bit of a phenomenon. Balan is a tax write-off? I mean, it is for me. Leo Craig. And this is the, some backstory about what I know about this game. Creator, Yuji Naka, Prison Time, Insider Trading. How is the volume? It's a bit loud, isn't it? And it's the first collaboration between, like, the creators of Sonic Adventure since Sonic Adventure. So how about that? Oh my god, no, he hates it. No, I suck. I don't like these proportions that much. Never mind. I can relate. That's what teenage boys are like. What the hell? Balan Company. The one and only. Yuji Naka, we got him. Actually, I do like these proportions in the cinematic. I feel like in the cinematic they look way better, don't they? Just in-game they look kind of weird. Also, isn't this like the character designer from Dreams? Or Dream or something like that? To this day, I know nothing about Dream. Or is it called Dreams? But I remember seeing that as a kid and being like, this looks kind of magical. Maybe I would be into it. I mean, so far there's nothing wrong. Never mind. What is... I don't like this guy. No. It's a Furby. What the fuck was that? Textures look nice? Yeah, they do actually. Japanese 3D animation has come a long way. I will say that. This is basically Sonic Adventure 3. You can think of it that way. Same creators. Not the same team. Not really anything in common other than that. But you could imagine it. Actually, I don't really hate his character design, now seeing like what kind of guy he is. Okay, Balan is awesome, actually. Maybe I'll come out of this and be like, you know what? I'm the one Balan defender. Balan is awesome. I like it. I like him, actually. Alright. Aspirational. This is basically like Kingdom Hearts for like 6-year-olds, right? Is that what it is? I really enjoy how his hat sparkles, so I need to pay more attention to the hat. Badass with some of his cute things. He's all I wanted to be. Oh, no. That's patented now. It's not really. People made that into such a big deal. Nintendo patented, like, summoning Pokemon creatures, and it turned out not even to be the real case. It's just something people made up, or people who can't understand patents ran wild with it. Man, the textures now look horrible. This looks awful. Good thing I love crime. Oh my god, so true. How do I get into crime? How is there like a walkthrough or tutorial? Or is it just go with the vibes? 1 or 2? I'm gonna... 2? I'm Did I just skip a level? I mean, that... Texture-wise, that looked awful. Really bad, but, I mean, I don't know. Too early to say. We're gonna have, like, Utada Hikaru sing a song for us any second now. I can just feel the vibe. What the hell? I'm realizing now that, oh yeah, like, the very few things I know about this game comes down to, like, just what people have talked about. Wow. Playing this game is terrible. I feel nauseous. What is this? Wait, can I not jump? Can I not do something as I jump around? What is... Okay. I do kind of vibe with, like, this kind of, like... I don't know what to call this kind of fantasy. Ugh. It's disgusting. I don't like that. Okay. Matias does not forgive insider trading. Ah, hello, Doc Irving. He would. He would be like, no, no, no. Jail time for that. We can't forgive Yuji Naka, the creator of Sonic, for insider trading. Well, I already got another one? Look, I'm a German. No. Germans still like football, right? That's something they do. Oh, I failed horribly, never mind. This could be a PS2 game. Yeah, I could see it, actually. Okay, we got it. Nice shot. Oh, I'm awesome at this game, actually. You know what? Balan Wonderworld might not be a good game, but Matias, I saw him play it, and I was really impressed by Matias and his gameplay. Well, takes a gamer. No, I don't want to go back to this. Dual Hearts and Okage have a similar kind of vibe. You know, I was playing Klonoa yesterday for the GBA, but on Switch. And man, Klonoa just has such a good vibe. This is body horror. I don't like this. Okay, that hurts you. And I lose it, alright. But I do really... I've also been playing Kirby. I guess Kirby, Klonoa, and Balan Wonderworld have a lot in common. They have like this dream theme aesthetic. But I think Balan's dream-like wonder comes more from, like, I don't know, having a fever and being in a car and you're also car sick. That's kind of like what I'm getting from this. Yeah, that's kind of what I would describe this game as so far. It's like being car sick. Like everything is sort of like waving around. Why am I just getting... I'm just getting these costumes like it's nothing. I didn't even have enough time to like experiment with my previous one. Can I not jump while I'm a dragon? Hello, Go Gabagool Grill. Fuck, I fucked it up. Go Gabagool Grill Gremlin. Hello. I'll get it next time. Looks about to turn into a night. Why can't I jump while I'm a dragon? Oh, I can switch. Right, okay. I see how it is. What does this do? Chapter 1, Act 2? Okay. Did I skip Act 1 by picking number 2 as a door? Okay, I guess I did. Did it tell me I was gonna do that by picking 2? I just thought, hey, this is like kind of like a dreamy, weird aesthetic. Maybe you just like pick like a, I don't know, number. You get like a random thing. I do wonder what was the vision for this game, actually. I'm trying to consider it seriously, not just throw it all away as like, oh, it's nonsense, right? What was the vision? And it must be like some dream-like thing, right? Oh, that pig is really cute. Wait, he went away. Hold on. I wanted to look at the pig. Never mind, I guess. What the hell? What if he only had one button? Is that the vision? I mean, I guess that is kind of the vision I'm getting right now. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Alright. I'm so confused by the controls of this game. Because it kind of seems like you have to be this guy just to get around. I don't just want to say, hey, bad game. I said immediately, good game. Alright, it's a good game. We should start from there. Wait, okay. Okay, no, I lost it. What? How do I get it back? I can only be a dragon but can't jump now. Or hold on, I'm a pig. Pounding pig. It's not cute anymore, never mind. It sucks. I don't want to be a pig anymore. I don't like this. Why is the nose on the stomach? And the cheeks. Like besides the face. I don't know, I think I would be scared of this game if I was a kid. I would not be like, wow, this game fills me with wonder. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, was I not supposed to do that, maybe? Okay. That kills you. Okay, I get. I thought it was a mystical, magical hole. You know. It was such a wondrous hole that I thought you jumped down. Can I really not jump as a dragon? You know, Sonic Adventure 3 is not looking too good. Hold on, can I change here then? Is that how I do it? They really made a platformer where you can jump half the time. Apparently, I can't even change back because I'm a dragon, and the dragon's moves is you can't jump. Apparently. Hello, Balan? Help me out? Surely you can change back here, right? Wow, this is such a long sequence if you have to, like, get it back. Nope, can't get it back. I have to walk back? I have to walk back to the beginning? No. Surely. No, this is where I get the dragon. Gotta recollect the costumes? Surely. That can't be it. What if I attack you guys? Never mind, they just go away. Alright. Very consumable for some reason. Why? It sucks. Man, I was actually thinking about this, like, I played Banjo-Kazooie on stream last time. It's part of the vision, apparently. And I didn't want to say it on stream, but playing Banjo-Kazooie again kind of made me feel like, you know, Banjo-Kazooie has beautiful visuals and great music. But the gameplay in Banjo-Kazooie is not great, I would say. Because you kind of have a really limited moveset with Banjo-Kazooie. I'm really confused by how they set up this game. They made it so complicated just to, like, get around. I mean, can you imagine Mario Odyssey playing like this? Maybe, I guess that is probably, I don't know where they drew platformer inspiration from, right? But if Mario had jumping as a consumable, you would just not play Mario. I really wish I could see how this game got developed. Me too. Me too. I'm really curious about, like, Square Enix, like, corporate structure. Because it kind of seems like, I don't know, sometimes they go crazy and sometimes they're, like, insanely strict. It's like, I don't know, they have, like, two different minds. Like, one game fails and we stop being strict, and then a game succeeds by not being strict, and they're like, okay, time to go back to being strict. Do nothing interesting for 5 years. That's the plan. Can't get up there. Surely I can... I don't know. Oh yeah, I have to be a pig. Probably. Has to be as simple as that, right? Does this not do anything? Hold on. This doesn't do anything. Alright. I'll just move along as a pig, I guess. Oh, never mind. Is it just coming for me no matter what? Okay. Oh, I see, I see. That's where it... Right, Yuji Naka. He did it again. Does that really... Oh, wait, hold on. This time it does something. Now I can get something. I can get a statue. Why are games so bad nowadays? I don't get it. Now, the unrelated topic. If you make a bad game, why don't you just make it good instead? They took Naka away, now all games suck. Oh my god, there might be a real pattern here. They tried to shut him away. Maybe that is like a recipe for like good game development, like insider trading is the one thing that keeps the industry afloat. He might be onto something that, like, I must be doing this right. Do they, like, has anyone here gone to like a game dev education? Do they say anything about insider trading in game dev? Yeah, every good game dev has a non-gaming related passion. Right. Like tax fraud. Alright. I kind of vibe with this tree. It's ruined. It's gone. It's dead. Never mind. I love tax fraud? Okay, cool. Maybe that could be my new gimmick. Tax fraud. Can you explain me what insider trading is, though? I have no vocabulary. So it's basically like stock trading, but you make people aware. This is how I understand it. Maybe it is wrong. If you're selling stocks, then you're not supposed to tell other people about like big events that's happening within the company, because that will manipulate the stock price and stuff like that. And it has to be a fair marketplace where people trade fairly. And if you tell people, hey, you should sell your stocks because we're doing this big thing, then that is like insider trading. Because that's like not allowed to leave the company as information. And that manipulates the price. So you can like sell your stocks before like something plummets. But if I am wrong, someone correct me. That's how I understand it. And Yuji Naka apparently did a lot of that. He got a very hefty fine. That's about the gist of it, yeah. But you know what? Thanks to that, we got this game. Oh no. Okay, now we can go to level 1. Man, they just ruined something that looked so beautiful. I was excited to go to the barnyard. Okay, I gotta keep one costume. But I can't jump up. I can't jump up. How do I leave my costume? Hold on. I can't jump, and when I'm a dragon, what do I do? Yuji Naka, help me out. Do I have to kill myself? That's a really interesting game design. I had to kill myself to go up the stairs. Oh, really fascinating stuff. Hello. Why is he big? What happened? Should I be scared? And what is up with these guys? Why are they like cheering me on and dancing, but then they disappear? It's like, I don't know, like some hallucinatory thing. Why can't I interact with the people who are dancing? Why do they go away? Now I'm one of them. Man, the frame rate is really bad. What is this, like, is this even 30 FPS? It has to be lower than that. I'm not entirely sure what happened in the story that brought me here even. Like, guy was depressed, and that led him to like go into a house where he discovered Balan, and he brought him here. So does that have like a grander symbolic meaning? Like, are these my depression monsters? Is this like an Amori? I can't kill can't kill them. What do I do? I lost my power. Gotta buy the I think, wasn't there actually a novel? Am I wrong? Do I misremember this? There's like a novel attached to this game? Or maybe it was like the writer is actually like a really like a known storyteller or something like that. Yep. Ah, okay. I had a feeling it was something like that. Jumping Jack. Alright. 50 Europeans! Oh, I didn't even do anything. I just jumped. Now I can jump. You know what? So far, I'm trying to see this from the perspective of how would I have felt playing this game as a kid. Let's say my mom bought me this game, and I'm maybe like 10 years old playing this for the first time. You did well, little one. Now I shall let you have a bit of fun. Harness my powers well enough, and I will give you some great stuff. Uh-huh. Man, what happened to the textures? They look so horrible now. Type B. Okay. Okay, I thought it would tell me to do it. Katatui! When shadows... Okay, I'm supposed to match it with the shadow? Something like that? Okay, I did not do that correctly, but it gave me excellent, sure. Why do I have to do this? Trying to see it from the perspective of like me being 10 years old though. It's this game, I mean, it's just, I guess it's like a really bad rhythm game all of a sudden. So far, I don't think I would have hated it if I was like a kid. Oh my god, I almost died. But I also don't know. I don't think it would have been a memorable game. It wouldn't have been a Klonoa, you know? Okay, level is over, I think. And it does make me want to play Klonoa, though. Hello, Exogenic. I know what games you were playing at 10. You wouldn't be playing this. Yeah. I mean, I was playing Sonic Adventure. Maybe that is comparable to this. It is the same creator. So it does slip into my mind, but it definitely is no Sonic Adventure. It's Balan. Man, the cinematography is really weird. It's missing a bit of theming. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. It's way too all over the place. Like, we started off in like a modern city. And now it's like a dreamscape, but it's not. You know what? I'm not actually in much pain anymore. I put on a red scarf to symbolize the blood I lost on the pavement. And I did... Wait, what? I kind of like this character. I feel like a lot of the character designs are kind of nice, though. Like, they're kind of interesting in a weird way. Tentacle Man? Ah, Bogey! This is giving Klonoa vibes, though. This is like a Klonoa kind of boss fight. Or maybe not. Ah, you made him into Goofy. Why does he look like Goofy all of a sudden? From Tumblr Sexy Man to Goofy Man. I'm not gonna do a Goofy voice to this. He doesn't deserve it. What? Oh. How do I attack him as a pig? Do it, you know you want to. I know, it has to be right. The moment has to be right. Okay, that's good enough. You know, it kind of feels like a game you would be playing on the PS2. Also, it doesn't only look like a game for the PS2, it kind of, in terms of gameplay, feels more PS2 than anything else. I barely played PS2 games, but I do know the feeling of a PS2 game. Man, I don't like that. It's gross. Gorge. I also don't know how I feel about the soundtrack. It's kind of interesting, but it's also like all over the place. I need water. Yep, good old water. Oh my god. He descended. What problem was he suffering from again? He was like toiling the fields? And now this is happening? He defeated the farmer persona. Oh my, he's been cured from being a furry! Oh my god. I don't know, maybe this game is awesome, actually. Nah, Yuji Naka. That sucks. I've never. The illusion was broken. The illusion was broken as soon as she started like singing in English. Like, what the fuck am I watching? All the magic was lost. Like, what is this? What is happening? Yeah, this is reality. This is what the real world looks like. I think was there English? I could have sworn I heard her singing like English all of a sudden. Maybe I just imagined. Maybe I transcended and I like understood the language. Corn. Gentlemen. Balan brings you corn. Alright. The healing power of dance restored his crops. I guess so. I think that's the only way we can make sense of the story. I don't know how to interpret that. Well, what happened? What was the story about? What did I go through? What was my journey? I went through a dreamscape, and then what? I helped a man. Curious Corn. I guess there'll be a lot of short stories, probably. I'm really curious. How do you if there is a novel to this game, how do you even write that? Am I doing wrong by doing that? I'm just throwing stuff out and then I'm collecting it again. Why would I do that? Oh my god, a new door. No, wait, that's the boss fight, isn't it? Can I skip that? Can I go back? I think Balan is supposed to be about some kind of magical theater Oh. Interesting, I can see that. Now, that would make sense. Balan is like just like Phantom of the Opera. So Elite Beat... No, let's not compare it to that. You went too far by comparing it to something good. Go back to the Island of Tims. Tims? Just like Tim? Isle of Tims? Why is it called that? Level 2? It's where the Tims live. Oh, yeah, of course. I am really fascinated by like fictional languages in games though. Can you like study that as a field? Just like language study? It's all like the fictional languages within games. Force 1 Simlish, of course. I have no clue how to progress in this game. I think I might have beaten the game actually. I don't know. Unlock the base Tower of Tims. You think Tolkien would enjoy Simlish? No. I don't think he would. Tolkien liked Finnish so much he made a whole book about it. Like, isn't a lot of the Elven language just like Finnish? I have no clue what to do. Balan fans? Any Balan enjoyers in chat? Do I have to replay the levels and like get collectibles? Is that it? Tower of Tims. Chuck them in the wheel. Oh, oh, I see. They eat the crystals, and then they bring it over to the Tower of Tims, of course. It was so obvious all along. I can't... I don't know if I can feed them or put them... Okay, like that. I get it now. As we all know, you go to the flowers where you're full of crystals, and then you feed it to the Tims so they can construct a tower. Every gamer knows this. Maybe Yuji Naka should be, like, in jail. But, like, not only for, like, tax fraud, but, like, just... Actually, I guess it would just be a mental institution. Where do you go if, like, you do gamer crimes? Do you get sent to, like, a different kind of prison? I'm trying to think, like, would I be able to figure this out if I were a kid? And I think I almost would be able to, because there's, like, some kind of weird, innovative thing to it. Whereas a kid, you would just somehow know. It would just immediately make sense to you. But, like, I'm too adult. So I was struggling to figure it out. It's like kid logic in a weird way. Alright, what do I do with this? Now what? Hold on. Huh? What am I supposed to do with this? What is unlock second trampoline? Oh yeah, of course. I don't think that was right. I don't think that was the right move. I think I have to go back or something, I don't know. The game is like punishing me for not doing something right. There's a 1 here, right? Shouldn't there be a 2? 420? Yeah, I don't know. What do you want? What the hell? Welcome to the very exciting gameplay of what the fuck is this game? And how do I progress? I think I have to go back. I think that's the only thing I can think of. I have to Oops, not that. I have to go back. Okay. 2? Why not? I don't think this is... I don't know, I don't think this is a very good game. It's kind of confusing and weird. It kind of makes you feel ill when you play it. And the collectibles don't really make any sense, and the power-ups are like kind of useless, but Now, let's not be pessimistic. Hi, Matthias. Why is your title so redundant? Yeah, I don't know. Good point, actually. What is my title again? Insider trading is a forgivable crime? Yeah. Huh. Does it really need to be said? I think almost every person here has forgiven Yuji Naka for insider trading, right? But why? It's the point of the key. Why do I need the key to do the thing right next to the thing? And all this does is do this again. Can't forgive a man with such a stylish hand. Yeah. So damn true. To teach you, I guess? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh, but... I don't know, have I really encountered anything too different? I have to remember, but the target demographic is like a kid. There's some kid out there whose first game ever was Balan Wonderworld, and he's playing this, and he's like, I'm so glad. AP Shul, hello? Would you ever engage in insider trading, even if you knew you would get away with it? I mean, everyone's allowed to do a little bit of insider trading, I think. I would do it once. Winks. Kid went outside and never touched a cut. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe worth it. I don't know, maybe games are not good anymore. Maybe that kid is about to be me. I have to walk around. Do I really have to collect more of this? That can't be right. How many do I have to collect? 420? I mean, I did bring this up earlier, but Banjo-Kazooie, I felt like, playing it last time, I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to return to Banjo. Like, I feel like I'm kind of over that vibe of gaming and that kind of platforming. There's a lot in common between Banjo and Balan, if you think about it. Hot take, I never really liked rare platformers. Yeah, I can see that. Except maybe Conquer. I never really played Conquer. That came in too late. Did you like the opening sequence? I mean, I thought it was kind of interesting. I'll say that. I think the opening is like the only interesting part of the game so far. How do I get that? But avoid dying. Never mind. And now it's lost. Man, the frame rate is so bad. Actually, now when I'm being more aware of it now, and I'm like, man, the frame rate is so bad in this game. This game as a whole is really interesting. Yeah, man. Yeah. I do need to play Conquer, I feel like. But yeah, I can see someone being like, you know what, Rare is like overrated. I kind of feel the same way about, I mean, I might get crucified for saying this, but I don't know if I like Diddy Kong Racing that much. I did like it, but I remember playing that again not too long ago and being like, I don't know, I think it's kind of a bad racing game. Yeah. It's not like Mario Kart 64 is just kind of, I don't know, simple to the point, but it's kind of just the better version. Minever music is fun though. Yeah, I can see that. I do think there is a lot of charm and interesting stuff to like Diddy Kong Racing, but I feel like 90% of me playing Diddy Kong Racing as a kid was just me flying the airplane, I guess. I guess I had a bit of an airplane period, or maybe I just found that to be interesting. And I would like to see that on like the NSO, or like bring it back in some way. Might be interesting. Could I do something with the blocks? I don't recall. What are the other Rare games? Conquer, Banjo, Perfect Dark. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's not that Rare was never good. They were good, but like maybe maybe I don't like Rare games that much anymore. Donkey Kong 64. I never played that one. That was like at the very end of a N64 lifespan, right? Like I feel like I did not know that Donkey Kong 64 existed for the longest time, and being a bit surprised just learning about it, like, huh? I never even heard of this game. But maybe that was like just me. But that often was the case with like games at the very end of the lifespan, I feel like. Lifespan of a console. Like I didn't know Snowboard Kids 2 existed. I didn't know Banjo-Tooie. Well, I kinda knew because a friend had it. But that was how I learned it existed. Isn't Donkey Kong 64 just like Banjo but worse? But I can probably imagine that I probably would actually like the vibes of Donkey Kong 64. I mean, this is kind of like an interesting character design, I would say. There's a lot of interesting stuff to this game, but almost all of it comes down to like design. Like the character designers deserved like a better game. Oh, it's a spiritual sequel to the first Banjo. Isn't that Banjo-Tooie? So it's like the third sequel? Yeah, I think I'm not into like the collectathon platformers very much. Like, Mario 64 isn't that much about like collectibles, right? Not really. Like, you only collect stars, yeah. Pigman. That's me. Okay, there's something to this level that I missed out on, though. The stars and red coins, yeah. Tooie is its own thing. A lot of fans of the first didn't like it. Yeah, I only recently learned about that, because I know nothing about Tooie. And I only recently learned, like, oh, people didn't like Tooie that much. Or at least a lot of people didn't. Okay, this meter is not full. I think past, like, N64, I just lost interest in platformers as a whole. Like, I did not get Super Mario Sunshine because of that, I guess. I honestly didn't like Odyssey as much as other people did, because it turned Mario into collectathon. I could see that. I think I liked Odyssey, but I think what I liked about it wasn't really the collecting stuff thing. It was more like, oh, it has like a lot going on, right? A lot of fun gimmicks and playstyles and stuff like that. What do I do? Can I just jump in here? Odyssey was the one Mario couldn't get into. Yeah, it was cool. The outfits were fun. Oh yeah, Bonanza is something I would really like to play, though. I think Bonanza is probably, like, something I would like as a collectathon. What is happening, man? I didn't have any platformers for a long time. I played a little bit of Super Meat Boy. Yeah, I played a little bit of Celeste, and I did like Super Meat Boy. Is this supposed to be like a Chow Garden? And these are my Tims, quote-unquote? Why can't I get to the next level? Oh, and N+ for the DS. Which one was that? Was that a Mario? How do I leave? Balance statues. 5 out of 8. 5 out of 228. Never mind. Is this a collectathon? Could you count Balan as that? How do I progress? I guess I'll go back. I would not like this game as a kid. And I think now is when I can tell. There were a lot of games as a kid that I played and then I just gave up on, and I was like, I don't know, it did not fit the vibe. And there were other games I did not understand how to progress, but they stuck around in my mind for the longest time because of the vibes. Like Final Fantasy VII is a good example of that. Really good atmosphere. I had no clue what was going on. I could not speak English. I did not understand the plot line. I did not know that you could like equip people with like different kinds of weapons or armor or whatever. So I went through CD1 hard mode, and I could not get past that. I think past that it was too difficult. Do I really have to do this? I guess I will. Hello, Ratsurg. We are enjoying Alan. Oh yeah, you can destroy them. I remember now. Enjoying? Yeah. One man's purgatory is another man's tax scheme. If you're going through hell, keep walking. Crash Bandicoot. You know what? I don't like Crash Bandicoot. I think it's maybe like controversial to say. I don't think I like Crash Bandicoot very much. What do I do with this? I did play the remake, and I felt like, oh no, I don't like Crash Bandicoot. But I did play it also as a kid, and I was just like, I don't know, just something you can play. Yeah, I like the I don't think I like them. I think they're kind of creepy and weird. The thing is, I would not mind the backup dancers. I just don't like when backup dancers are actual like hallucinations of the mind, and I walk up to them and they just go away. And I'm like, oh, I guess that was a figment of my imagination. Oh, there's like a whole thing here I missed out on. How about that? Man, this is really confusing level design. Can I say that? Actually, you know what this level design is reminding me of? Bomberman 64. There's something similar with how Bomberman 64 in this game works in terms of like level design, but it's not fully there. It's not good. Like, it's like Bomberman 64, but if it were terrible. Because in Bomberman 64, you kind of had to do like a similar thing where you wander around the map and you have to like do different kinds of things, right? But at the same time, it's just not the same. There we go, mirror. Like that. It's like you're on a movie set. I guess I could see that. I do like the idea of it being like theater, I guess. Even with a threat. I don't know, I think that might be not good. It's like when you frighten a baby and they don't get scared. You should be like worried, because a baby should be scared and frightened by a stranger making weird faces. And if they are not scared, you're like, oh no, something wrong with the baby. And these dancers should not be celebrating, they should not be happy. Oh, it's for a spider web. But hold on, what if I do this? I might have unlocked a secret never seen before in Balan Wonder World. Now check that out, whoa. What the hell? Matthias actually just unlocked a statue that no one else has gotten before. What the hell? I've watched every Balan Wonder World playthrough, and I've never seen that happen. Oh my god, I'm about to get every statue on Chapter 1 of Wonder World. Balan, that is. Balan, for short. Oh no. It's not coming over. How do I get up here? Maybe. It could be that, like, the statues is how I do it. I'm gonna name my first kid Balan, and my second kid Wonder World. Maybe you should have 3 kids, and one could be Balan, the second could be Wonder, and the third could be World. Because I feel like a kid named Wonder World would get more bullied than a kid named World or Wonder. Like, if you have a kid named Wonder, people are going to assume you're like either a hippie or you're like a Michael Jackson type. Where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna name my kid like Pillow. Alright. You're Michael Jackson, I guess we'll allow it. World. Well, he already has a kid named Wonder. I can't get up here. Balan, no arguments, no complaints. It's an old family name. There was like a family. Really weird family. I guess I can't, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say this because I don't know, is that doxable? Where it was like, there was a family my mom knew where just like, they all named their kids the same name, and the dad had the same name, and his explanation was like, this is just what we do in our family. It's been like a family tradition that we all have the same name. And I asked, like, is that a cultural thing? And he was just like, no, it's just a family tradition. So, you know what? You don't have to do that. Just because it's like a family tradition. No one is forcing you to do that. Totally not. I mean, that was my thinking. I didn't want to say that to his face. But like, oh, it's like a cult thing? It has to be a cult thing, probably? I think maybe it was a cult thing, now that I think about it. I got up, holy shit, Matthias got another statue. People thought you couldn't get this one, and he just got it, just like that. What the hell? Honestly, that's really funny. I respect choices like that. I don't think I respect it. You know, the more that I think about it, I'm just like, that was a cult. That was just straight up a cult. Okay, I don't know the key. It has to have been a cult, but that's the only thing that could explain it. They could basically explain any cult away by being like, oh yeah, family tradition. Just what we do. And you go like, oh, family tradition. We're just trying to keep... That's wholesome. No, no, wait. No, I don't want to do that. I'm good. God, I don't like my face. That's so ugly. What now, Balan? Okay, thank you for that. Okay, well, this is different, right? Oh my god, a train? I think we did it? Man, that was really annoying. Cool train, though. Oh my god, it's magical. This train can move at 15 frames per minute. Holy shit. It's not... You've been there. It's a really tiny island. You're not... How can you be that impressed? We're just going back to... We've been here, man. I had to do that to unlock the rest of all of the levels, really? Why couldn't you just let me go to the next level and then unlock more from the... Ah, man. No, no. Yuji Naka had a vision. I say that like he's dead. I think I don't even think he's in prison anymore. I think he's like, what's it called when you're like at home? But you're technically like a prisoner. Home confinement? Something like that. Yuji had a dream. Sonic Adventure 3. But without the Sonic, and without the adventure. House arrest, that's the term. I think he's in house arrest. Dolphin and the Diver. A hermit? I don't think that's a term. I mean, visually, this looks kind of cool. I'm the freak here, though. It's like a sci-fi convention, and I brought my furry outfit. It's like, oh my god, I'm one of those guys. I thought it was a girl who could help me explain what to do, but she just disappeared. Okay, I'm not a furry. Alright, hear me out. I'm not. But if there was like a furry-like convention where you dressed up as an alien or like a robot, I would be into that. Okay? Like imagine the whole furrydom, but it's all robots and aliens. That would be kind of cool. Our apparently backup dancers is a part of ordinary life. That's just anime convention? Maybe. Maybe so. But specifically robots and aliens, I think that would be cool. Oh my god, statue. Apparently I need those. I mean, I kind of like the music, but at the same time it's also like all over the place. It's also something really interesting though. If I were a monarch, every street corner would have backup dancers. I don't know. Have you ever heard of a dancing plague? Just first thing that comes to mind. The dancing plague of France in the 1500s where people danced themselves to death. That's kind of what that reminds me of. Maybe that is actually the backstory here. Oh my god, holy shit. I just uncovered something in the backstory of Balan and Wonderworld. It's a reference to the dancing plague in the 1500s in France, where people danced themselves to death. You don't see backup dancers wherever you go? Do I need to back? No, you're okay. You're fine. Where are the ghosts? So, the theory surrounding the dancing plague in France in the 1500s is that, it's possible that there was something in the bread that people used back then that had the potential to make LSD. So in the 1500s in France, people were just like eating bread and they were like taking LSD basically. And it caused people to just keep dancing forever and forever until they died from exhaustion. And that is probably what happened with the dancing plague. So we're probably in like a LSD state and we're like trying to escape death. And that could be the backstory to this game. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I could have just gone over here the whole time, and I was like, how the hell do I do this? What the hell? Mattia has got this, no one else has gotten this before? What the hell? Oh no. Giant woman. And she's gone. Actually, this is my favorite outfit so far. You can jump and attack, and it's like kinda like smooth and moving nice. Like, this is actually like the best the game has felt so far, the entire game. And this is a kind of cool level. The entire game should have just been this. Like, skip the whole, like, outfit thing. Just make it like an underwater... Oh yeah, I can just switch out, right? Then maybe not. I can't do that underwater, apparently. Oh, I'm stuck in a loop. Oh my god, the dancing plague. Oh, if people only gave Balan a chance. If they played past the first level, they would see the genius. Actually, I'm kind of curious now if, like, is Balan going to end up feeling like 5 different game ideas put into one game, potentially? It's possible Yuji Naka just had, like, a ton of ideas. And he was like, yeah, just put them all in one game. Apparently that's a thing where, like, you know how Japanese commercials are really weird? Like, you'll see a Japanese commercial for, like, noodles, and it will be, like, a samurai, and then he's, like, driving a car, and then suddenly it's, like, animated. And then he's like getting his hair washed or something like that. And then he's back to eating noodles and he's like, I had a good day. And that's the end of the commercial. And usually that's the result apparently of just like people pitching like 5 different commercial ideas. And then the director's just like, yeah, you just put them all in there. Just do all of them. And that's how you get like a weird Japanese commercial. Where you're like, I have no clue what's happening. or how they came up with this. Just one guy being like, do all of it. Do it all. Alright. Oh my god. The dancer did something. They were like scared. That's weird. I don't... Now we know that people in this world can experience fear. That's good to know. I like the internet provider one where Tommy Lee Jones shows up sometimes. Yeah, me too. Hey, Biscuit. Hey, hey. I'm a bubble blower now. I mean, this is kind of good as a level. I kind of vibe with this level. Oh, I can't... Oh, I can't go underwater with this guy. I'm kind of getting the feeling like Balan could have maybe been a good game if you just like split it up into 5 different games. Yeah, the boss coffee ones. I was also thinking of those. Actually, I don't know about this power. Because I thought I could glide. No, wait, I can. Oh my god, I can walk. Huh. He was too busy inside of trading. Oh my god, that could have been it. He was at the business meeting, and people were asking him, like, okay, so what is this new game about? Is it a platformer? Underwater? Collectathon? What kind of abilities are it? And he's like, we've got all of that. We've got all of the collectathons, we've got all of the abilities. Don't even worry, we're making every game I've ever made into one game, actually. And then he was just like messaging someone about stocks, and he's like, this company is going under, dump everything, sell everything right now. Yeah, it's gonna be great, messaging his coworker. I'm gonna run this company into the ground. Sell, 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 baby. Here's my... in the middle of him just giving every presentation, he's just like messaging someone, being like, I'm just saying, if you have anything left, get it out. But yeah, Balan, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be an accomplishment. How can I not bubble while I'm in the air? Isn't that the whole point of Bubble Boy? Oh, I have to float around like this, I get it. Juji at his Square Enix meeting. Hey, Yuji, we're getting kind of worried about Balan Wonderworld. We've been looking at the development of the game, and we just want a more, you know, clarified vision of what the game is. I did the exact same mistake again. Don't worry about it. Pulls out phone. He says it out loud. Sell your stocks now. Sorry, Juji, what was that? Oh, that's gonna be in the game. Oh, okay. We're just, you know, concerned. Is this gonna be out? What are we competing with? We're competing with every game on the market. That doesn't sound like a good idea. No, it's gonna turn out great. Pulls out phone again. Sell your fucking stocks. Messaging every person he knows. People who don't even work at the company. I can't bubble while I'm under this thing. Why? I can bubble in the air, but not when I'm on the when I'm jumping up that one thing. Yuji, we're letting you go from the project. Because that did happen, like, shortly before the game was released, he was let go from the project. Sad. But he was still credited as the director, but I am curious, what did they do in between Yuji being let go from the project to them releasing the game? What happened? Music made a 180? Yeah. What is this thing? I'm missing out on something here, though. Bird and Worm Season 2 win. People will always clamor for Bird and Worm. No, no, no. That show was cancelled. It got way too political. Not in a good way. It was weird political. I don't even know where it can go with that bit. Just ominous political statements. Actually, that's a really good ominous political statements being put into a show, and people have no clue what the fuck's happening. What are you even referencing? I'm just saying. Have you heard of French Polynesia? Bird looks at worm. Man, I love sleeping for more than 8 hours. Jealous. Man, I did think I would be in more pain, and this would be a shorter stream, but I'm actually, less in pain now. And I was, like, in pain yesterday whenever I laughed, or I, like, coughed. But, now I'm doing good. I'm glad you did feel better. Yeah, it's good. I do feel better. That's good. You know what? Balan Wonderworld has, like, a healing quality to it. It's good to know, like, if any of you ever, I don't know, get damage to your ribs and arm, this is your go-to. This is the coolest outfit so far as well. I like this one. Balan is healing you. You must have been very sick. Yeah. For people who were not here in the beginning, basically I fell 2 days ago while I was out walking, and I scratched up my entire left side of the body and fell onto my right side, and my left side is all bleedy, and my right side is just in blunt pain. But now it's all gone thanks to Juji Naka. Panacea all along? I guess so. Oh yeah, I have to use this one. So the past 2 days have been horrible, but now I'm feeling good. Fuck. This ability sucks. I don't think this might not be working properly. It's more like I can't use it in specific camera angles when I'm using the ability. I don't think that's how a game is supposed to... how this skill is supposed to work. No, you can't use it while you're facing, like, the camera in front. You have to do it to the side. Like, now it's working. What if I do it now? Yeah. As long as you are doing it horizontally in the camera. Nah, not like that. Soundtrack is kind of interesting. It's reminding me of, like, no, what is causing that? I actually have no... I have to have, like, a little bit of momentum. Maybe? It's not... Please understand, it's really incomprehensible how you are supposed to use this costume. It seems... What? It's such a short length. Maybe I'm not gonna get that one, actually. No. Damn it. Maybe you're not supposed to use this costume for that one. I think it has to be like a very specific time when you press it, I guess. Like, okay, man. I thought I had it. I'll just switch. I'll just be this, whatever this is. I'm starting to feel a different kind of pain, I guess. You know what? Maybe that is the healing quality of Balan Wonderworld. You feel a different kind of pain, but that alleviates the physical pain. And you're like, I feel fucking amazing. This game, or this level won me over in the beginning, and now I'm like, what happened? I'm so disappointed. It was like, going so well. Hey guys, did you know that if you stream on Twitch, you can write that off in your taxes? You can buy a game fully priced and then be like, I needed this as a business expense. And the Swedish government agency will go like, yes, that is acceptable. Just thought you should know that. Do you know, hey, actually, speaking of this irritates me. Now I'm on a new topic, actually. Speaking of that. If you buy a game and you stream it on Twitch, they will go like, yes, that is acceptable. Do you know what is not acceptable according to them? Swedish people saying what is and isn't necessary? A computer. They'll say, no, if you buy a new computer, that's not necessary. That's insane. What do you mean I can't put a computer, a PC, as a tax expense? What do you mean? How do you think this works? And I can only imagine it is the case that everyone does it anyway, and no one cares. I can't imagine anyone has ever been like, I was unable to explain how my computer is not a tax expense. Yes, video games, of course. But why didn't you buy it and then play it on your phone? You don't need that. I look like a stupid idiot. I love taxes. Did I say this? I don't know if I should. Maybe this will ruin the illusion of one of my videos. What made me write the video 3 monkeys are coming to eat your brains? Is that something I want to reveal? Why I made that whole video? It was basically me trying to come to terms with how stressed I was with doing my taxes. And 3 monkeys were coming to eat my brains, and I basically had nothing to stop it. And I had to just learn, yeah, in the moment, you know, I had to learn how to do my taxes against my own will, basically. Because I did not want to, you know, do a Yuji Naka. So yeah, maybe that ruins the illusion of the video. But you could say the anxiety came from a real place. Maybe that was the magic all along. Oh my god, we're back. Maybe this level would be better, Smiles. I mean, it's kind of chill. I think I even finished that video like 3 days before I sent in my tax stuff. It was like therapeutic in a weird way. It was just like, that gave me the courage to do it. Anyway, fun stream topic. Oh my god, it's like that thing from Mario. It's the cube from Mario. Incredible. This is why your content is great. Yeah, it all comes from a real place. I'm trying to think, could I make a real place video based on my experience playing Balan Wonderworld? What would that look like? And I think it would be me making a video about what it feels like to be carsick. And trying to get over being carsick. Just like, how can you distract yourself? Forget about the fact that you're a carsick. I'm glad you were able to pay your taxes instead of avoiding them, like playing Balan Wonderworld. Man. Oh my god, Saku. What the hell? That's a secret one. What is this? No? Is that a new ability? Did I miss out on that? That looks different, right? That is different. Man, this could have been a good game, I feel like. They should have given Yuji Naka more time. And more company time. Winks. A little chat with the employees, if you will. There's one guy who's holding this entire soundtrack together. And he's going, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's pretty damn good. What do I do about this? Nothing to be done. So be it. I'm now. What is that? What? Hella Potter? I do genuinely think this could have been a better game, though. I mean, it's amazing, but it could have been even better. This attack fucking sucks. I'm attacking, but I can't see where I'm going. Oh my god. No, not again. Please. It could have been good. This game. There's like a little Sonic people running around. I was going to talk about this another time, and then I completely lost track. Which was like, there was a very short period of time when I was looking to like study game dev, and I found like the education for game audio, sound design, and for a moment I was kind of captivated by that. Like I didn't really know enough about sound or audio, about game, about music production or anything like that to apply, but it would have kind of been like interesting, right? Because I think now I would have maybe been super interested in doing something like that. True, it would have been so much better if they just let Mr. Naka buy one more stock. So true. Hello, hecked up for Scal. Hello, hello. This game was missing like a one stock, and they just couldn't see that potential. Learning is awesome. That's true. Because I am interested in sound and audio and stuff like that. In some other universe, I picked that up. And I was kind of cool about it. This level sucks. I have to say, this is pretty bad. I'm comparing this to a previous level. And I don't know. Let me see if I can summon a closet with nothing inside of it, and how that can help my situation. Oh, wait, I have oh, I see. I actually do have backups. How about that? I see, I see. Yuji, you did it again. Huh. Maybe I can do this. Nope, never mind. No, oh yeah, maybe I can fall down and die. Okay, but even though I joke about it, I was genuinely looking forward to this game when it got announced. I mean, I can see that. I mean, you see stuff like creator of Sonic and, I mean, the two creators of Sonic Adventure are working together on a new video game. And you're like, what the fuck? And they have, like, the character designer from Dreams? I never played Dreams, but that looks cool. I know what Dreams is, I've never played it. And then you're like, what the hell? And you look at the vibes and you're like, wow, this is kind of interesting. Then you play the game and you're like, what the fuck is this? I'm not even mad about it, to be honest. Probably would be if I'd actually played it. Okay, yeah. That also makes sense. You never got to experience with full disappointment. You didn't buy it at launch for $60, I assume. How much did it cost at launch? Did it really cost that much? Oh my god, I can turn into a little Sonic guy? But I can't jump out there? Alright. Oh my god, baseball? Of course. Obviously. I would say baseball is like one of the sports I'm interested in. But it's all purely for aesthetics. I like the costumes that people have. You can look at that and go like, wow, baseball is kind of cool. In the SeaWorld, yeah. Alright. Thank you, Bond. Imagine playing this game at launch and paying $60 for this, though. I can see a lot of people, I don't know, not being too keen with Yuji Naka after that. I forgave him for insider trading. At $60? Oh my god. Dynamic Dolphin? There's way too many abilities in this game. There's too much. Why can't one level just be like one thing, and then you play with that one thing? This doesn't even do anything. All I can do is jump around. Alright, I'm dynamic. Oh, you have a statue. Oh, man. I can't even go on top of it. An endless toy box up slightly useful abilities. Yeah, I feel like Yuji Naka just wanted too much. This is like my one tip for like writing about, I don't know, anything. If you want to make like a story or a YouTube video, often your natural instinct might be like, and I need to include 50 things. You should just focus on one thing and telling that one thing, and you'll be alright. And this game, I'm kind of getting that feeling from this, where someone's like, I need to have like 50 things, and they all do amazing things. It's like, you should focus on one thing that's fun. I don't know if there... Can I say there's variety to the levels? I don't know. I guess there kind of is, but not in a good way. I'm not getting the statue. I don't care. Oh my god. I thought the game was about to crash. You might not be too surprised to hear this, but the only time I've experienced a game crashing on the Switch has been Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's the only time. It happened twice after defeating a gym leader. So I had to defeat a gym leader twice. Alright. Good game, I think, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's just like so difficult to attack when I can't see where I'm going. Alright. Kinda like the design though. This game is kind of mentally exhausting in a weird way that I don't even know how to describe. It's like, I don't know if I would say it's like constantly playing with my expectations. It's more like it's constantly playing with like my defense mechanism of like, I don't know how to react to this game. Oh my god, he can swim. I don't want to go back though. Oh, I can't. Or can I? Oh my god. I'm out. I am actually really curious about the development of this game, because I feel like it must have been developed by like one big team that was constantly fighting with everyone else, and no one had any clue what to do with the game. It's just so amazing all the resources and talent they had to work with, but they settle on this gameplay somehow. Yeah, I can only imagine that happens when you have like a big team of people who all have like big ideas of like, this is what Balan Wonderworld is. And they all have like no communication skills, so they don't know how to like properly communicate anything. They're just assuming they are all on the same page. Oh my god. That's horrifying. I don't like that. I know how scary dolphins can be. I don't like that. Sonic 06 moments. At least you... yeah. Actually, I think it was fired This one, if I recall correctly, I think it was fired before this game was released. I guess you could say he stayed around the whole way through, but for as long as he was allowed to. Why are the hands so weirdly large? I don't know. Hello, gay sockman. I guess it's just like a Sega characteristic. Dolphins are evil, never forget. And I never will. We should make dolphins illegal in Sweden. I don't like her. I think this is my favorite song in the game so far. Oh, I thought Fire came up. No, I think it was before development. Or like during development, I mean. Where even they were like, we have no clue what the fuck this game is. Oh, that has to be it. That's... I didn't even try and I did it. We need to get him back. He can redeem himself. He's like the Goro Miyazaki of game development. Sweden has dolphins? Well, we don't actually have that. Well, we didn't have monkeys either. Alright? I don't like this boss. This is kind of boring. Man, this boss is boring. Like, I'm not even hitting her and she's taking damage. I feel like they ran out of ideas after the first level. I feel like they threw everything against the wall and that was all they had. I feel like this is a very basic boss fight. I mean, not that the previous one was too interesting, where you were basically just like jumping onto the enemy, right? Kind of similar in a weird way. I did it. Oh my god. I was kind of hoping it would be like, no, you haven't seen me in my final form. But no, she's dead. Oh my god, it was a beautiful woman all along. Beautiful woman, do what beautiful women do. Oh my god, it's a ballad with a hint of R&B. This fucking sucks. What is this? Oh my god, this reminds me of a nightmare I had once. Actually, I'm coming around. I like this song better than the previous one, I'll say that. That actually reminded me of a nightmare I had once where I was like walking in long lines of people and the entire world was blue and it was all within this like unexplainable space where 4D and 3D was converging. Oh my god, Dolphin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that one thing I did. All is forgiven. How about that? Wow. And now I can move on to level 3, I assume. I should have done that from the first level. You can move on to level 2 immediately. Not have to replay anything. But hey, I'm not a game dev like Yuji Naka. What do I know? I am kind of curious. I was thinking I might end this stream here because I do want to recover a bit. I did say it would be a shorter one. But I am really curious what this world is. So I'll have a little look. I am still injured. I want to know. I need to know. The girl who's gaga for bugs. What the hell? Dancing bugs? I still refuse to believe Balana's healing properties. You know what? I guess I'll have to play a little bit longer and show it to you. I've been ensnared. Actually, you know what? Stream not over. That's cancelled. More ballin'. I'm feeling the power again. Look at me, lovely lantern. What? This doesn't even do anything. All I do is jump. It has no special ability. It's nothing. legit, all these costumes suck. What was Yuji Naka thinking? Does he play his own games? I'm trying to think what has been the most interesting costume in this game so far, and all I can think is like, there's literally no need for any of these things to be a costume. But not LPs. Okay, so there's another use to it, possibly. Alright, I won't judge too early. Sometimes I do that. I'm curious. I want to see how different this game, or this level, I mean, is. Oh my god, spider. Cool. I can climb very specific walls. And I can't go back, never mind. I thought I could go back. Only from one side. Why? Why? Why though? And I'll let Yuji cook. He wouldn't do insider trading for nothing. It was all leading up to something. We just can't see it yet. If I ever was caught insider trading, it wouldn't be for monetary gain. It would be because I'm making something really cool. What the fuck? Big ass girl. Why do they have to disappear? Just let them stay. Man, this game sucks. I don't know. No. I'm optimistic. Yeah, I need to give it time. The simple mind would think Yuji Naka, insider trading, and think, oh, monetary gain. You have to consider the whole image, the whole picture. What kind of company is he doing insider trading at? Game company. It's different. Gets good after level 23. We're all saying this. This is like a game dev classic. You learned this in game dev school. You have to let your player go through hell before they can have fun. Okay, this game only has like 5 levels. Yeah, I can see that. I can imagine. It doesn't feel like a very long game, right? Oh, look at this. Whoa. Now this is interesting. Man, can you imagine I was about to quit stream? I would have missed out on this. Ah, damn it. You know what? I don't think spiderwebs glow like this, but what do I know? Oh my god, they're dancing. Why? What? Okay, now never mind boss fight. That's the beauty of a Yuji Naka game. Actually, I quite like these level character designs. I mean, not even character design, creature designs. I like these little bugs. This is like the most interesting the game has looked so far. Oh, secret area. My god. Just a bunch of red stuff, never mind. That was boring. Remember when I said this was like the most interesting part of the game? See, this is the kind of mental drain this game gives you. It's not, is it bad or is it good? It's that the fact that you're always willing to give it a chance. And then you are immediately proven wrong. Do you think Yuji Naka has ever met Shigeru Miyamoto? And what do you think they talked about? That was not insider trading related. Does Balan actually do anything, or does he take credit? I think he just shows up. And he... I don't know. He doesn't even fix anything. He just, like, wants to play baseball. Yuji Naka meets Shigeru Miyamoto. And Yuji Naka is, like, talking about, like... I need ideas for my new game. And Miyamoto is just talking about Pikmin. But it just flies over not Yuji Naka's head. And he's like, oh my god. Shut up. I need ideas for a good game. I will say... When I played Mario Odyssey, at the very least, when you went back and played the same level, you would be like, oh my god, there's like a whole new thing I missed out on last time. And here it's more like, no, we're punishing you by going back. You did not do it properly the first time. Did Miyamoto put the idea of Balan into Naka's head? Maybe. Maybe that was what happened, where Yuji Naka met Miyamoto, and Miyamoto was like, a game called Balan. And you go through a whole adventure through 5 levels. And he talked about this and that, and all Yuji Naka heard was like, Balan, got it. And he texted someone. Sell your stocks. I got a new... Sell your stocks for letting me do a new game. This is the beauty of Balan. I'm talking like it's a E3 presentation. Welcome to Balan Wonderworld. Explore a beautiful world. And then, explore 4 more. Welcome to the team, Sickle Slinger. He does the exact same thing the previous guy did. But it's in a curve this time. Oh yeah, cool. Just got an ability, man. Leave me alone. Imagine if this game had 4 abilities and they were really good. What the fuck? I feel like a Kamen Rider wearing this. And I've never even seen an episode of Kamen Rider. I don't know, it's so weird to get an ability but lose the ability to, like, jump. It feels like so basic. It feels like something's wrong when you can't do it. I can only fly at nighttime, apparently. I did read that part. Which is weird, but sure. Interesting. That's not how bugs work. Actually, this level did have more to explore than I thought it would. But again, it's like, it does stuff differently, but not good. It's so... I don't want to keep repeating this, but it's such a weird game, and it's so strange. That it's like... It's almost good, and then it throws in, like, this weird thing that, like, throws you off, and you're like... This doesn't... It's... This makes it not good. Alright, you're dead. Nope, never mind, I'm dead. Could I get the 1 ability back that lets me attack someone? Please? What do I do? Alright, I'll use the very long and slow mechanic for changing. Now in the middle of the boss fight. Okay, okay. Let me go through this. Did that unlock so I can go to the next level? Oh, I did. Look at that. Bug lady. What the hell? Piggy channel? Oh no, we don't like her because she likes bugs. I did read a statistic that said that interest in bugs amongst Japanese kids has gone dramatically down. Because that's been like a very popular media thing in Japan for a long time, like kids interested in bugs. And kids today do not like bugs. They're gross and weird. And I agree. But I am at the same time sad that interest is gone. Is going away. Because it's been so persistent in so much of like Japanese media. Like that's how Pokemon was invented. The inventor of Pokemon was like a guy obsessed with bugs, and he was just like, I want to make a game where you trade bugs and make them fight and stuff. And he made Pokemon. Who's going to make the next Pokemon if they're not like obsessed with bugs? I never made the connection that bugs are pocket monsters. Yeah, I mean, they originally, very, very early on they were, right? But turns out, you can just sell games with, like, I don't know, more interesting kinds of animals that you collect and fight. Doesn't have to be bugs. That was probably Nintendo's pitch. See, this is a more interesting boss fight, I would say, actually. For infinite iframes. So what is... I don't know what that means. Do I want that? Do I want infinite iframes? I think I'm doing something. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I see, I see. Interesting, interesting. Oh, look at that, I'm invincible. Oh my god, you're so right. I could just spam this the entire time. That's so broken. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But you know what? It immediately became useful. Oh my god, do something. Never mind. Do something else. I'm bored of this boss. A little treat from Naka himself. You know what? Who am I to look a gift horse in a bug? Can I do this? Oh my god. Naka, you're a genius. You could use the dragon ability that does the same thing as the other thing. Oh my god. Actually, I like this girl. She's cute. She reminds me of that DS girl from very, very long ago. The PictoChat girl. Or maybe picking up the Nintendo News girl. Oh my god. Why are we... Is this... I don't think we're supposed to be flying in the air. This looks a bit bugged. I think this might be bugged. Haha, get it? Or did Naka intend for this? This can't be right. This can't be right. Can it? Yeah, that was beautiful. A beauty of bugs within bugs. Alright, maybe that was intentional. I have no clue. That did not look good either way. Wow. And now everyone loves bugs. Oh my god, she was a bug all along. Oh my god. That's beautiful. You know, I mentioned that I knew before. Oh my god, Balance there? Was he always in these cutscenes? Did I miss out on him? Didn't even do anything. Guess what? I have no clue. I'm gonna go to the next level now. I guess you have to go back and collect more stuff, huh? I think this, though, might be a good point to end stream, because I don't want to go back to those levels. I mean, I kind of... It's really... This game really is a strange mixed bag. Where it's like, there's some stuff to it where I'm like, I can kind of see the vision. And I'm kind of like, it's kind of interesting. And then it just throws all that out. And I'm like, how? How did that happen? How could this happen? Why? But you know what? I think that is a pretty good endpoint. I will say, I actually thought this was a genuinely interesting, like, game experience, though. I was maybe expecting, like, oh, is it just going to be, like, a bad game, and haha, we laugh at the game? But looking at this from a game dev perspective, I think I can kind of see what they were trying to go for, and what went wrong. And that was genuinely, like, fascinating and interesting to look at. And I think it comes down to, like, yeah, there's, like, no focus to what this game is, like, trying to be. It's trying to be everything, and failing at it. And I don't think the vision, like, the team had a clear vision of, like, what is this game about? What is this? And it's kind of fascinating because of that. I don't know. It's kind of hugely interesting. And I was worried in the beginning, also when I started playing, like, oh, am I just going to have, like, a bad time? Like, is it just going to be a bad game that I don't enjoy? But it's been kind of weirdly enjoyable. I kind of want to play more bad games than stream now. I don't think I'll be returning to this, but I might go back and talk about it a lot more. I might actually continue playing this, just to learn more about it. Okay, 10 seconds or so. Let's raid Sigrid and Bird. Thank you, everyone. I'm still in pain, but I am feeling a lot better. So thank you, everyone, for helping me. Bye-bye.